2017 marked Jodi Ewart Shadoff's 6th year on the LPGA Tour. It was also her most successful season to date. Second place at the RICOH Women's British Open was the highlight of a campaign that saw her climb into the top 30 of the Rolex rankings and make a return to the European Solheim Cup team.
I've done a lot of work over the past 2 or 3 years, both on my mental game and my physical swing, so everything's starting to pay off. And I've had kind of an up and down year, very inconsistent, but I told myself at the start of the year that I needed to be more aggressive if I wanted to win, play without fear, and not really care what the outcome is going to be after a round. So, I've had some great finishes like at the British Open, and just the top 10s have made it worthwhile.
Despite being born and raised in the United Kingdom, Ewart Shadoff had only made the cut once at the Women's British Open ahead of last year's edition. In typical links conditions, she carded a final round 64 to claim second place in front of home fans.
I've never really typically played well at the British Open. I really loved Kings Barnes. I thought it was a great course. I had family there and friends there it was great to have support, and that final round, shooting 8 under a major, 8 under a major anywhere is great, and my putting was great, and just felt really good. And the last couple of holes, I realised that I was kind of in contention, so it's nice to be putting myself in that position.
I tell you what, you could be on a winner here. What a splash of red.
Starting around, I never thought I had a chance of getting anywhere close to the lead. And I just started making birdies pretty much right off the bat. And I think it wasn't until I got to the back nine that I realized, I have a chance. This course isn't easy. The weather was deteriorating, and I just, I don't know, it was kind of in the zone mentally, and the putts were dropping, and it was just a great feeling. And the 17th hole was probably the best shot I've ever hit in my life. A 3-wood into the wind over that burn on 17 was just, I'll never forget it.
This hole is so tough today, and you can see what it meant to her. That was perfection.
That second place finish secured Ewart Shadoff's return to the European Solheim Cup team as they attempted to regain the trophy lost in her absence in 2015.
That was pretty much my #1 goal at the start of the season, is to get back on the European team. I missed the previous year's one, and I was very disappointed not to be on the 2015 team. And my goal over the next 2 years was to get my game back into shape where I could automatically qualify for the team, and I did that. And it was, the Solheim Cup's an experience unlike any other, and I was just very excited to be back on the team.
Despite her best efforts, the European side were blown away by their US counterparts in Iowa. Yet, Ewart Shadoff enjoyed her second Solheim Cup appearance.
It was awesome. Obviously it's slightly disappointing that we didn't win. The standard of golf, I have never seen anything like it from both teams. I mean, the Americans played absolutely spectacular. It was very hard to beat. I think if we had played an American team any other year, we would have probably won. We were playing awesome, but they were just playing even better. The fans were incredible. I've never played in front of a crowd like that before, and they were very respectful. So it was, a great experience again, even though we lost.
Having returned to the biggest stage in women's golf, as well as climbing the Rolex rankings during 2017, Ewart Shadoff has set her sights higher for this season, with a first LPGA title high on the list.
Obviously, I'm slightly disappointed that I haven't got my first win yet. I think I just need to practice more short game. I think that's really where, if I can pick up a stroke and a half every round on my putting statistics, I think that's really going to be the focus on the off-season, and trying to get my competitive mode back in, and hopefully I'll be good.